You follow? So the wisdom of Sahaj Bal, the wisdom of my masters, positive teaching. One great teaching Babuji gave me was, if there is a sin in Sahaj Marg, because we have no idea of sin and virtue, vice and virtue. If at all there is a sin, it is of ingratitude to anybody. If a friend gives you something, you must be grateful. If your wife gives you something, you must be grateful. And to the master, you must always have gratitude. No, what did he give? I was already born, prepared for spirituality. Oh, how do you know? No, I'm telling you, you see, these fellows, like this. Ingratitude, in Caesar, what does he say? When Brutus stabs Caesar, he says, ingratitude more than traitor's arms vanquished him. Et tu, Brute, he said, then falls Caesar. Basically, we recognize that gratitude is an expression of faith, of love, of humility. Now, when you give to a great man, you say, suppose some minister comes and you present him a check for 10 lakhs. He says, this is all you could afford. You live in a big estate. He is not humble. He is not thankful. Because he is a grabber, and he wants more. The more you give him, the more he wants. Like in one movie we saw, the Romans asked, it was about Rome and the Nazi occupation of Rome. He asked for the Jews, He says, I will guarantee that there will be no concentration camp. You will not be shot. You will not this. Provided you give me 1 million lira and 100 pounds in gold. And the chief of the Jews asked, but Lord, how can I give 100 pounds of gold in no time at all? He gives them 36 hours. Can you not give me a little extension in time? He says, 36 hours starting now. And they managed to, collect it. One pin from here, one nose ring from there, one piece of gold from there. And he brings us 100 pounds. Then he asked, one of his minions asked the colonel, sir, you should have asked him for more. He says, if I had asked him for more, it is like killing the goose that lays the golden egg. Now I know they have gold. Now I have turned the screw. It's like a carpenter's wisdom, that you don't turn the screw too much, otherwise you split the wood. So when he can give, suppose you are given 5 rupees, you would have been satisfied with 25. You see it with rickshawalas, this greed, But God is not greedy. So when somebody asks Babuji Maharaj, what should I give you? Of course, in the quiet of the night when we were together, he said, you can give nothing to God. Because everything you have, even your life, is given by Him. Whatever you give, you are only giving Him from what He has given you. Even if you give Him all that you have, it is still giving Him what He has given you. Then I said, what is the idea of offering something to? He said, it is foolish. God does not want your offerings. God wants a very small thing from you, which is also what the master wants. I said, what is it? He said, something only this big, no more than a fist, the heart. Now, everybody in this world knows that the biggest difficulty is in giving the heart, the greatest difficulty. It's almost impossible to give your heart to anybody else. Even so-called, divine lovers, they said, no, please don't ask for my heart. I am already heartbroken. Yes, but you are heartbroken because you are trying to give not your heart, but something you thought is your heart. So Babuji said, this is the thing that can be offered to God or to your master, spiritual master. Because this is the thing, he didn't say that, but he implied, it is the thing which nobody will really give. And he said, when such a person comes who lays his heart at the feet of the Guru. He is no more a bhakta, he is no more a devotee, he is no more an abhyasi, he becomes the beloved of God. So you see the secret of the heart, that which we will give no one, not even to God, but hold on tightly all our lives. You know, when I was in Bengal, I found something. They are Hindus, and when a person dies and they go to cremate the body, everything burns, the heart will not burn. Finally, they wrap it in wet clay and throw it into the Ganga. It is like, melting gold. Ordinary temperatures will not melt. So ordinary funeral will not melt the heart. It is such a valuable thing that even fire cannot destroy it. I have seen myself on several occasions. So God does not want something you have acquired, which is really not yours but given by Him. He doesn't want your best sari or your best Armani suit. God, I offer you my suit. He says, what will I do with it? I have no form on which I can clothe this. I give you my diamond ring, 7 carats, De Beers diamond. I created it. It's a bit of rock. My heart, yes, because it is your most prized possession. So Hinduism says you must give that which you value most.